Welcome to the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Tuesday, July 21st. This is Gina McGuire. We are not expecting any significant impacts to fire potential across the Great Basin through next week. However, we will continue to see showers and thunderstorms with wetting rains spread further north across the area through Thursday, and also we'll likely see decreasing lightning coverage as we move through the weekend. This may generate increased initial attack across the region. However, the potential for large fires still remains somewhat low due to the moisture. Yesterday we did see a few isolated thunderstorms around the periphery of the Great Basin. However, there were heavier showers and thunderstorms with some flash flooding over parts of southern Nevada into southwest and western Utah, associated with remnant moisture from Hurricane Dolores. Now looking at the last 7 days to 2 weeks, over the last week, drier conditions were evident over parts of central Nevada into Utah with below normal precipitation, and still above normal precipitation over parts of the southern Great Basin and into northern Nevada and southern Idaho into Wyoming. However, over the last 2-week period, with moisture from previous to the 7 days, many areas saw above normal precipitation. Due to the lack of lightning yesterday and the moisture in place, fire activity was very quiet across the Great Basin. The water vapor satellite image for Tuesday morning shows an area of low pressure now off the California coast, with plenty of remnant tropical moisture across the Great Basin for increased showers and thunderstorms today. Today we'll see quite a bit more lightning, especially across Nevada, than what we saw yesterday, with now lightning also pushing up into southwest Idaho. This moisture will remain in place for the next couple of days with wetting rains and thunderstorms. However, an area of low pressure over southern Canada will drop south, and this will allow for increasing winds and also drier weather to push this lightning activity further east later this week and into the weekend. In the meantime, low significant fire potential is expected across much of the Great Basin. Idaho still has some drier conditions, however still large fire potential is relatively low. Temperatures will hover near to just below normal with the moisture in place, and also today again those showers and thunderstorms will continue with increasing lightning from what we saw yesterday, and the best chances of heavier wetting rains and some areas of flash flooding potential will be over the Sierra Front into western and central Nevada. Also we'll likely see increased lightning activity today move up into Idaho. As we move into Wednesday and that moisture continues to spread further north, we'll see greater thunderstorms over the northern half of the Great Basin, along with greater areas of precipitation and significant wetting rains for parts of northern Nevada into Idaho. This will allow fire potential to remain low. Temperatures may decrease a few degrees on Wednesday with the moisture in place, and again those better chances for wetting rains and some areas of flash flooding will occur over the northern half of the Great Basin. As we move into Thursday, drier air starts to push into the southern Great Basin, with still moisture in place for scattered showers and thunderstorms and wetting rains in areas further north. Low fire potential will continue. Coverage of lightning will likely decrease and be focused mainly over central and northeast Nevada, up into Idaho, Wyoming, and northern Utah, with again temperatures near to below normal. By Friday, we'll see this drier air continue to spread north over southern Nevada and Utah, with still some isolated or scattered thunderstorms over parts of northeast Nevada into northern Utah and into southeast Idaho and Wyoming. As drier conditions emerge across Nevada, we'll see lowering fuel moisture and low to moderate fire potential. As we move through Saturday and Sunday, this drier air continues to spread north across much of Nevada and Utah and into southwest Wyoming, with any lightning potential this weekend remaining north across Idaho. However, these thunderstorms will likely produce some areas of precipitation. Also, as low pressure moves into the Great Basin, we'll continue to see temperatures near or even slightly below normal, and also some gusty winds along with lowering relative humidities back into the teens or near 10% in some areas. However, it will take some time before the fuels dry out across the Great Basin. Now looking at the forecast precipitation amounts in the map on the left through Thursday, we'll likely see many areas that will receive above 3/4 or an inch of precipitation over the northern half to 2/3 of the Great Basin. As we move into Friday and Saturday and this moisture is pushed further east, we'll see more isolated thunderstorms producing much less rainfall. Looking at the fuel moisture, generally most areas are below the 50th percentile with respect to ERCs. However, the fire danger indices are highest across Idaho, but even then ERCs remain below the 70th percentile in most areas. Looking at the measured live fuel moisture, sagebrush is generally near average across the Great Basin, however may slightly increase with the moisture in place over the next couple of days. Looking at the 8 to 14 day outlook, we'll likely see drier conditions emerge across the Great Basin as we move into next week, along with warm temperatures with the exception of parts of the eastern half of the Great Basin, which may see some cooler conditions. That concludes the briefing for this morning. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us or follow us on Twitter. Thank you for listening.